Hey guys, what is up, and I welcome each and every one of you to a new League of Legends video. In this one, we're going to be going over the changes coming over to next patch. Honestly, I forgot the number exactly, 11 point something or something like that. I completely forgot. But regardless, there's a bunch of changes coming as per usual. New skins, changes, balance changes, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get this party started. So starting off with the skins, by the way, don't forget this weekend, Saturday, of course, we have the massive Arcane event, which I did talk about already, coming out. We have the Arcane Netflix series starting this Saturday as well, which is technically League of Legends related, so that's obviously a pretty massive change. And of course the Arcane skins, which we'll go over very soon. But starting things off, let's take a look at the Cafe Cuties edition. So we have Cafe Cutie, Annie, Soraka, Vladimir apparently, Gwen, Bard apparently, and Sivert. Let's check it out. What do we have here? So this is Annie, of course, first. I got something about having Annie in a kind of cafe maid outfit is a little weird, but I guess to each their own, I guess. I mean, Tibbers looks cool, so I'll tell you that right now. Pretty cool backing animation too. Soraka. I mean, there's not much you can do for Soraka visually for her abilities, but damn, dude, I like her outfit though. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks very detailed. That looks really, really cool. I like it a lot. Okay. With Vladimir, I mean, looking kind of stylish. I like the hair, kind of like Ezreal hair. Ooh, that looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie though, overall, the abilities themselves are pretty lackluster. I'm assuming these aren't very expensive skins, if I had to take a guess. I think the characters' aesthetic looks really cool. Like, look at Gwen. Like, damn, like the costume itself looks very nice though. Kind of makes up for the lack of abilities. The changes in the abilities. Yeah, the abilities look super boring. I'm not gonna lie, but not a fan of the abilities. But man, the character, the champion themselves, quite a fan of that though. I must say though, that looks really damn nice. Bard, Cafe Cutie Bard. I mean, looks kind of funny. I like it. Looks pretty sick. Look at his dude. His head is a teapot. I like that. Kind of reminds me of that Disney. What was it like? I think it's the Beauty and the Beast, I believe, with the talking teapot and stuff. Wait, I'm pretty sure this is inspired by that because you have the talking. It looks to be a talking cup as well. Sivert. I'm not gonna lie. I think Siver's the one I like the least. The costume is a little bit boring in my opinion. I mean, the other ones look much better, I think, personally. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm a hater. But yeah, I personally think Siver is my least favorite. I don't know, let me know what you guys think down below. Which one is your least favorite and most favorite? Following that, of course, we have the preview for the Arcane skins for, you know, Jinx, Caitlyn, I think Vi as well. Let's take a look at this as well. This is the Arcane Jinx. Excuse the bad quality early, man. Twitter video sucks. It always takes like 10 seconds for it to like get to good quality. It's really annoying. Ooh. So this is again inspired by, of course, the Arcane show coming out on Netflix this Saturday. Really, really cool stuff. And the massive Arcane event, which I talked about yesterday's video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. This is a new Caitlyn. By the way, this is also the Caitlyn VGU, visual. I think it's just a visual update. It's not a gameplay, actually. It's just a visual update. But a damn sexy one at that. Then she looks so much nicer. Looks cleaner. So much cleaner. So it's not showing Vi yet. I'm not sure why. Maybe if we do a quick refresh, it'll give us Vi. So here's the skins. We'll take a look at those in a couple seconds. I just want to do a refresh. See if they show Vi by any chance over here. But seems like they're not going to show Vi just yet. Let's take a look at the skins for the artwork, rather. So this is, of course, Annie. Right? It looks, dude, I like Tibbers, man. I like that mustache. That is a fancy-ass looking mustache. I do like that quite a bit. Following up with that, we have, of course, Sivert and Soraka kind of chilling over here. Got some croissants that she throws at people. I'm a fan of croissants, by the way. It's some of my favorite snacks to eat, by the way, just in general, especially with tea. Gorgeous, absolutely delicious, right? They look really, really cool. Nice little artwork over there. And then, of course, we have Gwen. Ooh, I like the Gwen one, actually. I think anyone's my favorite because I honestly think Tibbers just steals the spotlight there. But damn, I like this Gwen, though. I think they did a really good job with this Gwen. The splash arts are very detailed, look very, very sexy. And then, of course, we have the Jinx from Arcane, splash art, which I think it looks amazing. Like, it looks very kind of like grim, but cool and epic and kind of edgy too at the same time, which I really like. The Kayla one looks pretty good. Not as much of a fan as I am of the Jinx one. This is like some wallpaper worthy splash art in my opinion. This looks absolutely wonderful. Really, really cool stuff there. So not much more other than that so far. We'll do an update after and see. I also want to quickly talk about the changes coming over. Oh, this is the vibe, by the way, the splash art ability for Vi, in case you're curious what that looks like. This is what that's going to be. So let's take a look at the changes. First off, we have Vi. So we have some changes over here coming to her based on the skin's release, I guess. I don't know. The timing is coincidental, but we have Vi changes here. So you can see the Q knockback duration has been slightly increased. The dash range of the Q now extends up to 50 units when going over a wall specifically. So it's easier to go over walls. The distance traveled and the damage dealt by the Q are now based on the exact channeling time instead of every 0.25 seconds, which is pretty cool. So it's like very specific now how long you channel, as opposed to being these kind of, intervals every quarter of a second. Targets will get knocked back immediately upon contact with the Vi. That seems more like a bug fix. And then, of course, this allows her to hit people she flashes on during the dash. It just seems like they're making it a little bit, smoother and better to play. Then you have the knockup duration on her ultimate that varies between 1.25 to 1.49 seconds to now just being a flat 1.4 seconds, making it much more consistent, which makes sense, easier to kind of play around as Vi and against Vi, in my opinion. Both the target's knockup and a Vi's self-stun during her ult animation now have a consistent duration, which, this is essentially what they just said. Vi's ult knockup will take effect once she hits 300 units from her primary target, instead of varying between 0 to 300, and nearby enemies in Vi's ult path will get knocked back immediately upon contact with Vi. So it seems like more of like, a little smoother, making her ultimate feel smoother, and a little bit of bug fixes here and there. And then, of course, we have a bunch of changes coming over to League as well over here, so check it out. So we have Renekton getting the revert of recent stun changes coming over to his W, it looks like. Let me go ahead and pull up something else here quickly. Then you have the champion buff for Riven, which, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy and unhappy. If you're a Riven main, you're happy. If you're anything but, you're probably not very happy with this. A decent buff to her E-shield ratio, by the way. This is a little bit questionable in my opinion. Her E-shield ratio already, I think, is fine. I'm not sure how they're buffing it 20%. Jeez, man, that's a damn long, that's a massive buff in my opinion. So that's pretty busted. They're buffing Kayn because as if he needs buff. Kayn's pretty strong, but okay, I guess we're buffing Kayn, guys. Whatever. He's going to get a massive heal on his ultimate increase, 5%, which is a decent amount. Scales very hard late game. And the QAD ratio has also been increased because why not, I guess. Akali buff as well. Kalista and Vera's getting a buff to their E ratios as well, because why not? Then you have Kiana getting nerfed. I'm assuming this is more specific to the jungle. Wow, base HP being lowered by 70. Damn, that's actually a decent hit. I'm not going to lie. That's going to hit her pretty damn hard. Let me go ahead and... It's one of these ones. I don't know which one it is. Right, and then you have the Q damage of her being nerfed as well. The base damage being actually slightly increased by rank 5, but the ratio being slightly lowered. So definitely going to scale worse in my opinion. And then the E damage, of course, also being actually buffed base damage, but nerfed the ratio. So nice little bit more powerful early, a little bit weaker later in the game. So maybe it's something you can max second now instead of W. It's very possible. Then you have Graves' passive being nerfed as well. Thank goodness. Graves is broken, getting me out of that champion. Kha'Zix getting a little bit of nerf as well. Yuumi getting a nerf. Bless thy soul. Yuumi is just probably the most broken champ in the game, in my opinion. E move speed ratio has been decreased. The heal has actually been decreased across the board as you rank it up, and a 5%. A little bit, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a slap on the wrist there, in my opinion. Not the biggest nerf for Yuumi, honestly, based on how broken she is, but whatever. Maokai support getting a bit of a nerf as well, and then we have Gore Drinker buffs, as if Gore Drinker. Man, how dare Gore Drinker not stay weak for just a little bit, man? How dare Gore Drinker not just stay weak for a little bit, man? You gotta buff that thing up ASAP. One patch of Gore Drinker not being completely overpowered, broken, buff it. Insane. Anyways, and then you have, of course, the massive arcane stuff happening, guys. You're gonna have a lot of arcane events. I did talk about it yesterday, so make sure you guys check that out if you haven't. There's gonna be a lot of changes coming over to League of Legends. You can see with, of course, the elemental drakes, the preseason stuff, the objective bounties, the items. There's gonna be a bunch of rewards, champion updates coming out, bunch of stuff coming out, guys, skins and rewards. So there's huge changes coming to League of Legends. So make sure you guys are ready, up to date, and let me know what you think about it down below. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. Let's do one final refresh, see if there's anything else added to this whatsoever. But if not, I think we'll end it right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.